let our audience first know why there is so much increase in cybercrime in India.
Well, that's a very relevant question. I must appreciate you for this. Not just in India, if you look at the global spectrum,
True.
since COVID happened, so let's say by the end of 2019, the overall number of cyber crimes which were reported were
Mm-hmm.
somewhere around 65,000. But the highest reason for this increase was found to be, I mean, we were all taken aback,
Okay.
simple lack of awareness of technology users.
साइबर हैरेसमेंट जैसे कि ऑनलाइन स्टॉकिंग हो गया, ट्रोलिंग हो गया, थ्रेटनिंग मैसेजेस हो गया, बहुत कॉमन हो गए हैं, स्पेशली विद द वुमेन.
So there are two parts to your question. Let
Yes.
me answer the first one.
Yes.
If you talk about the legal protection, we do have a lot of channels
Mm-hmm.
where women can go and report if they are facing any cyberbullying, harassment, or any kind of defamation.
Okay.
The call center number, which our Indian government,
So even if they are approaching through the WhatsApp, the one you mentioned, in that also their identity is anonymous. What it is?
yes, you
Hmm.
can choose to be an anonymous reporter. If you
Okay.
are reporting in an anonymous way, what
Okay.
happens in the back end is
Mm-hmm.
आपका number mask हो जाता है.
About these deepfakes, morph pictures, there are cases where women have been filmed in the public. Hello and welcome to another episode of She Squad Tejaswini. I'm your host Ankur R. Gupta. आज हम बात करेंगे साइबर बुलिंग, साइबर क्राइम्स एंड डिजिटल स्कैम जैसे सेंसिटिव और अलार्मिंग इश्यूज के बारे में. To help us understand these issues and how to deal with such digital threats, we have with us a very special guest, Mrs. Reetwika Banerjee, a leading corporate cybersecurity strategist. Ritvika is currently serving as a state president of Public Security Council Bengal, and she has been nominated for Padma Shri in 2020 for her remarkable work in promoting cybersecurity awareness among women and children. Based in Newtown, Kolkata, Ritvika is not only a cybersecurity expert but also a celebrated author and a proud recipient of Sahitya Academy Puraskar from Gujarat in 2022. Hi Ritvika, welcome to She Squad Tejaswini. Please tell our audience a bit more about yourself.
Thank you so much, Ankur, for inviting me for this women podcast. I mean, first of all, I should congratulate you for organizing this podcast, and I mean, talking about women issues and well, I mean, creating awareness on various aspects of, I mean, current modern issues related to women and children.
Thank you.
Well, about me, as you know, I am Reetwika Banerjee. I am from Kolkata. For the last 15 years, I have been working as a cybersecurity consultant for top MNCs across American geography, European geography, as well as Australia and New Zealand. On a, as an honorary role, I am also chairing the state president of Public Safety and Security Council, West Bengal. And as part of my honorary role in the council, my major area of work have been to create social awareness on cybersecurity frauds, cybersecurity scams, crimes, which are specially targeted to women and children. So, though the council is headquartered in Kolkata, but we cater to issues across borders, not just within Pan India, but also I mean outside India as well. But mostly we focus on Indian citizens settled outside within the country borders and the state borders as
well. Right. So, Ritvika, today we are discussing your favorite topic, cybersecurity awareness among women and children and their parents. So, to begin with, let's let our audience first know why there is so much increase in cybercrime in India.
well. That's a very relevant question. I must appreciate you for this. Not just in India, if you look at the global spectrum,
True.
since COVID happened, so let's say by the end of 2019, the overall number of cyber crimes which were reported were
Mm-hmm.
somewhere around 65,000 per month across the borders, across the
Okay.
world.
Okay.
Right after COVID, it surged like anything. By
Hmm.
the end of 2024, what we saw is across the world, there has been a rise of 234% from what we used to see in 2019.
Okay.
Now, if I span this down to our country, which is India, this count is even higher. So
Yes.
234% in the
Hmm.
global spectrum stands at around 483% increase from 2019 to 2024.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
huge,
It's
tremendous.
huge. Yeah.
Now, when we cyber consultants came together to do a root cause analysis to understand what is the background reason for this surge, right? I mean, we were amazed. We were expecting maybe there's some ransomware, there's some new age technology has come up, which is, of course,
Mm-hmm.
artificial intelligence, there is this and that. I mean, lots of technological advancements have happened.
Mm-hmm.
But the highest reason for this increase was found to be, I mean, we were all taken aback,
Okay.
simple lack of awareness of technology users.
Yes.
Standing today, especially post COVID era, I'll rather like to say from COVID era, we everybody, whatever profession we are in, whatever we are doing in our daily life, we have started extensively using internet or smart technologies, smart devices like a
True.
smartphone, smart TV, smart watch, I mean
Mm-hmm.
what not, right? So this half or para-educated usage of high-tech devices has actually opened gates to a lot of cybercrimes. Of
Okay.
course, I'll not say that use of, I mean, the surge of artificial intelligence as a technology itself because
Mm.
it's still developing, right? So this sudden surge has definitely has impacted, but
Mm-hmm.
that is not in top two for Indian spectrum. So that has been a very big finding for us, and also it has been one of the reasons why people like us have taken it as a social responsibility or rather corporate social responsibility to spread awareness among public about the cyber fraud, cyber scams, and everything, where there are pitfalls and people can easily fall a trap to the cyber criminals.
Okay. So I hope, Ritvika, if the audience are listening to us after this podcast, we may be giving them some tips about the awareness. Maybe it's going to help them out into their day-to-day life. So my first question to
Sure.
you is about cyber harassment, जैसे कि ऑनलाइन स्टॉकिंग हो गया, ट्रोलिंग हो गया, थ्रेटनिंग मैसेजेस हो गया, बहुत कॉमन हो गए हैं, स्पेशली विद द वुमेन. So tell our listeners, what are the legal protection Indian law has provided and how effective they are in real life scenario.
So there are two parts to your question. Let
Yes.
me answer the first one.
Yes.
If you talk about the legal protection, we do have a lot of channels
Mm-hmm.
where women can go and report if they are facing any cyberbullying, harassment, or any kind of defamation.
Okay.
The call center number, which our Indian government has specifically created for logging such requests, is 1930. I'd like to recall here 1930 is the government number. It's a toll free number. It's a helpline number to log cybercrimes, especially within sectors, especially those crimes which are affected for by where people like women, children, and the disabled people are targeted.
Okay. Okay.
Coming to the second part of your question, how effective is this?
Mm-hmm.
We in India, we are a highly populated country, right? So, in the top bracket or in the entire, I'll say, world spectrum. So, whatever we do from a statutory standpoint, from a governance standpoint, due to our population, there is always a demand is on the higher side compared to the supply we have. Because these toll-free numbers, unfortunately, like I said, the surge in cybercrimes have been so high, so these helpline numbers are often busy.
Okay.
So to increase the effectiveness and to support people offline who might not be able to talk in the same language, right? So there is a language constraint for Indians. We speak
True.
a lot of languages across regions,
Yes.
across states.
Yes.
Like here also, we are speaking mostly in English, and
Hmm.
which we'll be speaking
Hindi.
in
I
Hindi.
agree. Yes. True.
But there are many people who do not understand any of these two languages. So
Hmm.
language barrier was there in one of the helpline calls. So what our government has done is we have also opened a WhatsApp chat.
Okay.
Number remains the same. It's the
Okay.
same number 1930.
Okay.
But वहां पे हम लोग जाके WhatsApp में भी कॉल लॉग कर सकते हैं. So the
Oh, that's
moment you drop
wonderful.
a WhatsApp on that number, they will
Okay.
give you a series of points.
Okay.
कब हुआ था, किसने किया था, किस नंबर से कॉल आया था, इफ वी हैव एनी प्रूफ, अगर कोई फॉल्स पेमेंट हो गया, फेक पेमेंट्स हो गया, बैंकिंग ट्रांजैक्शन आईडी क्या था, स्क्रीनशॉट अगर कुछ है यूपीआई के,
Uh-huh.
एवरीथिंग यू कैन गिव ऑन व्हाट्सएप.
Okay.
So most of the people who are subject to cyber frauds like this are WhatsApp savvy these days. So
Okay.
it has become very easy for them to log the complaint. जैसे ही complaint log हो जाता है, then people like us can actually take it up from there. And me personally, and as a, like I said, as a council social activity,
Mm-hmm.
once you log a complaint to this number, what you get is a docket ID और a ticket number जो unique
Okay.
होता है केस के हिसाब से. जैसे अगर जाके एफआईआर करोगे तो एफआईआर का एक रिपोर्ट
Yes.
नंबर रहता है, सो विच इज
Exactly.
यूनिक. If you can give us that unique ID or the docket ID, from there we can start doing some kind of private investigation, detection. I mean, there are different people with different capabilities who
Uh-huh.
are trying to help these people to get back their money. Or if it's a cyberbullying case, like you said, if we can detect the Facebook or the Instagram or whichever social media harassment has happened, we can report to the respective social media team and we can take it forward.
Okay. So generally, Ritvika, in cases में क्या होता है, why the victim is hesitant to approach? Because, like they are already very harassed, like they are in shock actually. And then there is a social stigma, there is a shame factor attached to it, because we've seen so many cases where senior citizens have been the victim, the women are the victims, and most of them, like they just sit now, mum, because they are ashamed to come out. So just tell us, yes, we have the laws, but how their identity is protected and easily they can approach the concerned agency.
So when we report a cybercrime, if it is through the government channel, like I said, which is the cybercrime reporting portal,
Mm-hmm.
there is also a point where you can choose to be an anonymous reporter. So you
Okay.
need not be the fraud, I mean the victim yourself to log this complaint.
Okay.
Like say, if you find someone who is a minor, especially
Mm-hmm.
is getting some cyberbullying, is a result, I mean, is a victim of cyber harassment or any kind of bullying, you can go ahead and log a complaint in an anonymous way. So there is
Okay.
no backtracking will be done. Who has reported this? Why did he or she did this? हम लोग ऐसे नहीं करते, मतलब nobody is going to track. But what we are going to track is the check whether the complaint is genuine or not. जो evidence
Okay.
आप share करोगे,
Mm-hmm.
those evidences will be verified, but not who has uploaded it. हम लोग IP tracking नहीं करते.
Okay. So even if they are approaching through the WhatsApp, the one you mentioned, in that also their identity is anonymous, what it is.
Yes, you
Hmm.
can choose to be an anonymous reporter. If you
Okay.
are reporting in an anonymous way, what
Okay.
happens in the back end is
Mm-hmm.
आपका number mask हो जाता है. So a
Right.
masking of the original number happens. So even if it's logged against a mobile number, that is hashed. So you can't
Okay.
backtrack.
Okay. So that's the wonderful information you have told, because most of the people, they don't come forward because of this only. So audience who are listening to us, it is there. Ritvika is saying your privacy is not compromised. People who are victim to cybercrime can easily approach the concerned agency. So, like now we come to the next question is about these deepfakes, morph pictures. There are cases where women have been filmed in the public places and their pictures have been loaded on internet without their consent, or they are misused online. So What should be, if the woman finds this, what should be her first response? How should she be reacting and approaching the agency?
Well, standing today, like in this year, mid of 2025, unfortunately in India, we do not have an approved privacy law. But there
Okay.
is a silver light out here. It's
Mm-hmm.
in the process of drafting. So, initially, as you know, for Indian penal codes, we have a process to pass a law through at least three levels. The first level is drafting the act.
Okay.
Once the bill is prepared, it is presented in the lower house.
Mm-hmm.
Once it is passed by majority, it goes to the higher house, right?
Mm-hmm.
There
Mm-hmm.
it is passed as a first as a bill. If it is passed in the upper house, then it is passed as an act. So first
Okay.
stage is billing. That personal data privacy bill is already passed in 2019. Then
Okay.
came COVID, which did delay the process. But in
Mm-hmm.
2023, the bill was passed, and now at present, what we have is Privacy Act in India. And
Okay.
this year, in the month of March, we have submitted the final draft and comments on the act, so that by the next hearing, we are expecting it to be by 2020, end of 2026, or maybe by the early 2027. This
Mm-hmm.
act will be passed on, and finally we will have our first version of Indian data privacy law. So
Okay.
in this intermediary phase, what we can suggest is, please go and first report it to the first level authority. For example, if it's a social media crime, go
Mm-hmm.
and report it to Meta first, like if it's a Meta platform, or if it's a Twitter, I mean, whichever social media platform it is. If
Mm-hmm.
it's a banking fraud, go and report to your bank, your bank's branch first. That's the first step you can do.
Okay.
Third, I mean, this is for fraudulent transactions. If it is
Okay.
happening in a public, it's not maybe directly on any internet based portal, but it is happening on a private basis or in a public basis, I mean, somewhere which is in the offline world or the real world. In that case, report directly to your nearest police station.
Okay.
These are the three media till now. The moment this law is passed, completely it will be covered by the penalty. Like for any crime, we have Indian Penal Code IPC.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, we'll have the Indian Privacy Law to take care of this.
Okay. Okay. That's nice. So I guess in every police station there is a separate wing now, cybercrime wing. So the person concerned can go there and report, or they have to go to the
Yes,
police station directly, the common wing.
no, no. For every sector
Mm-hmm.
covering multiple police stations, there will be one mapped cyber police station.
Okay. Okay.
So maybe for 4 to 5 police stations, we'll have one cyber cell. So it also little depends on the local administration how this cyber cell reporting will happen. Generally, the process starts with doing a GD with your local police station. GD is general diary.
Okay.
Once it depends also on the kind of report you are doing. If it is a predictive, like I sense that someone is following me, someone is stalking me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, I can only do a GD because I don't have any proof of crime. Once this GD is done, if they see that there is a chance of attack on this person, depending on the degree of reporting, they will
Okay.
take it as an FIR, which is first investigation report or first intimation report.
Okay.
Once this FIR is being done, action will be taken by the police station. Now, this action can be direct action. If it involves cybercrime or cyber criminals, they will involve the cyber police and they will take the respective action. On ground action will be taken by the normal police team.
Okay.
Cyber action will be taken by the cyber police team.
Okay.
But the person, the victim, or whoever has reported it may
Mm-hmm.
not be updated on every step they are taking because these are time taking things. It doesn't happen overnight. Even
Mm-hmm.
if I have lost money, it can take years of time to get that back. Because in the back end, due to specialists, due to right now with the speed of AI based applications, speed of operation has become very high technically, right? So
Mm-hmm.
within an hour's time, money can get siphoned out of my country. The moment it goes out of my country to some other foreign bank account, our local police force cannot take any action beyond borders. So they have to depend on Interpol or international police. So
Okay.
these things take time. But there are several I have personally also seen for my
Mm-hmm.
counselees and
Mm-hmm.
my clients. They have got their money back. They have got the cyber criminal arrested, and I mean a lot of actions have been taken depending upon the case, even after 3 years, 4 years of time. But we
Oh,
have to keep faith in the system because nothing can happen overnight. We have to have patience.
okay. So, talking about these, we are coming back to the woman again. If they find some video of them which is deepfake, or like it's a morph picture, and they immediately wanted to stop because it's getting viral on internet. So, is that possible if they come to the cyber security wing, to the police station, and put up the complaint? So at least that part can be stopped, or will that also will be taking a lot of time?
Absolutely. So, the first thing which I should suggest for women and children,
Mm-hmm.
do not go to the nearest police station. Try to find out the nearest women's cell.
Okay.
That will help you to to little make the process quicker because we have
Okay.
a higher priority there.
Even in
The
the
cases,
children cases.
even for children, especially
Okay.
for women and children. If
Okay.
you go and
Okay.
report it to women's cell, that will be a faster process.
Mm-hmm.
Next, especially for women, you can come, you can take help of the Human Rights Commission's help because they have a special wing for women and children,
Mm-hmm.
not just for cybercrimes, any harassment related
Anyhow.
cases which
Mm-hmm.
implicates women rights. So, Women Rights Council is also helping us a
Okay.
lot in solving these cases.
Okay. So, one message, Ritvika, you would like to give to all the young women and the other women also, how they can avoid being victim to cybercrime or online bullying.
See, Ankur, I think this is a very relevant again question with respect of time, the kind of time we are going through.
Mm.
Today, we are embracing technology at the speed of light. So
Yes.
every
True.
new day we start, we get to see some new app, some new device, some new program, some new
True.
OTTs, and this
Mm.
and that. A lot of websites and mobile
Mm.
applications and this and that gadgets are coming up, which are primarily based on internet, right?
True.
So my humble request to every technology user, whether you are using a smart gadget or a new application or a new technology or creating a profile in a new software, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
this can be a social media platform, new e-commerce platform, a lot of things, new OTT. Please make sure you know in and out about that application or the platform. If you
Mm.
don't know about it, do not use it. Use only what you know to be trusted. Now, the next obvious question which comes to me, ma'am, how do I know what is trusted and what
Yes.
is not, or
Yes.
how do I
True.
trust?
Yes.
My very simple answer to that, if it is a mobile application, new
Mm.
app, you are
Mm.
definitely going to some app store and downloading it, be it Google App Store, Apple App Store, whatever it is.
Mm.
You must have a known app store to download it. That's the first checkpoint.
Okay.
Do not download any app, be it free, licensed, whatever be the offer coming from any untrusted or unknown Play Store, because the Play Store itself can be infected. It can be a fraud itself. It can be a scam itself.
Okay.
That's the first check. Do not use any unknown Play Store to download an app.
Mm-hmm.
Second point is, if you are downloading this application from a website, like say I have opened a so and so website, to
Mm-hmm.
use our website, you can also download the app from from my website itself.
Yes.
So
Yes.
this can also be a trap. You don't know whether that website is trusted or not. Now, if you go and download an app from it, it can be a spy bot. You are
True.
downloading a
Mm.
spying software. So it will just capture whatever keys you are placing and it will give a report. So
Mm.
how to check whether that website is trusted or not? The easiest way to check is in the browser where you are seeing the hyperlink of the website, there is
Okay.
something called in the beginning HTTP,
True.
right?
Mm.
Every website starts with that hyperlink. आफ्टर दैट जस्ट चेक HTTP के बाद S है कि नहीं, HTTPS है कि नहीं. That S
Okay.
says it's a secured website, so you
Okay.
can go and download.
Okay.
So HTTP
Fine.
is not safe.
Mm-hmm.
HTTPS, yes. So that is a checkpoint from your website.
Okay. Perfect. I mean, just a minute difference, but it matters a lot.
It does matter.
Yeah, it does matter a lot. Okay. So, coming to these young children now, they are spending a lot of time in online, and we know the crimes among children are also increasing because they are either involved in their online classes or social media or YouTube's gaming. So, tell us what steps the parents can take to protect their kids' digital safety, because you can't avoid
There is
them,
no,
but at least something we can do.
there is no thumb rule, unfortunately, because Gen Z are I mean, much sharper and intelligent
Much
than us.
sharper.
They
Yes,
learn
yes,
faster than us.
yes.
So that is good. Definitely, that backfires as well as a boomerang.
Hmm.
The parental controls may not work beyond a time. So
Yes,
they know
very true.
how to disable that before we know how to enable it.
I
So
agree
we
with
have to. I like to generally give, I mean, as a suggestion in my talks is
you. Hmm.
educate your children about the pitfalls of cyberbullying or cyber
Hmm.
frauds, because
Hmm.
they will understand more than us. कहाँ से होता है, कैसे होता है, because they are using the technology. जैसे gaming
Yes,
वाला,
yes.
for gaming, you'll find thousands of apps, thousands of websites where you can actually play any kind of video game. And this time it's
Hmm.
all online, shared, I mean, partnered games, this and that. Even for music, also, you have a social library now where
Hmm.
you can partner with anyone who is singing the same song at the same time and you can do a duet, right?
Hmm.
So, lots of social media different with different purposes. Something is used for gaming, something used for music, something for this, that, arts, and that.
Hmm. Hmm.
So best thing is go and educate your children. Like, see, this is the breach which has happened. Will you like to be a victim like this? No,
Okay.
right? So then don't do this. That is one. अगर वो समझदार है. अगर
Hmm.
नहीं है, you know that no, this person is not going to listen to me.
Hmm.
Whatever good and bad
Hmm.
I'm going,
Hmm.
then I will like to suggest you, if the device is not being his own, if it's your device which is being used at times,
Hmm.
आपका device वो लेके खेल रहा है, but whatever it's doing,
Hmm.
आप अपने मोबाइल में डिवाइस में एक स्पाई बॉट लगा के रखो, इंस्टॉल, so that
Okay.
at your time you can go and check what are the things this person is doing.
Yes.
आपको
Okay.
रिपोर्ट मिलता रहेगा, नॉट इवन इन दी डिवाइस, आपके ईमेल में आता रहेगा. So
Okay.
you know what are the sites this chap is visiting.
Hmm.
अगर डिवाइस उसी का है, आपका नहीं है, beyond college and all, they will not allow you to touch
Hmm.
their device, right?
Yes,
In that case,
teenagers.
my
Yes.
suggestion,
Hmm.
you can inject a tracking software from your number. So you can take
Okay.
help of cyber experts like us. We know how to do it without touching the device. We can install, but in that case, it has to be a minor. For
Okay.
any adults, we can't do this.
Okay.
That person has to be a minor, otherwise it's hacking. And this is not allowed, this is illegal. But for minors, for legal guardians and parents of that minor, they can do this. Even Indian privacy law will also
Sorry.
allow. Going forward, if that person is adult, 18 and above, then you can't. Then you have to take consent of the person who is using that device to do this. I mean, आप घुमा फिरा के करवा सकते हो तो ठीक है as a parent, but legal you can't take forward.
Okay. Okay. So, yes, I agree with you. Now, coming to this child pornography, which is very much increasing. So,
No problem.
Ritvika, child pornography and exposure to inappropriate content has really increased in India. So, what kind of a message would you like to give to children, teenagers, and their parents?
So please do not post your videos, your own videos, where your body type, skin type, hairstyle, eye related information, fingerprint related information, and other private body related information or physiological information is clearly visible.
Okay.
You can edit it, mix and match. I mean, try to create little unrealistic. There are lots of video editing apps available. You take help of AI and you can do that. And then you can post it. Don't post raw videos.
Okay.
Second is, do not access websites which are not trusted, because most of the bots, which the spy bots, what we call that, spyware or spy bots, come from these if infected websites. If you regularly visit those websites, आपको वहीं से infection मिलता है. जैसे it happens for germs and all. If I keep visiting to an unhygienic place, वहां से तो मतलब thousands of germs you carry back. It's
Okay.
very similar to that. If you're visiting a shitty website, I'm sorry for using that word, but that's the ideal way to explain. If you visit a filthy website, you will only come back with filth. You cannot come back with gold. So
Okay.
that's what, please ensure you are not visiting those websites which are not safe. So you also keep your device safe. And if by mistake you suddenly land up, say by through phishing link or some other way, you have landed up there, immediately disconnect your internet data, mobile data, and come out of that app. If
Okay.
you don't have internet on your device, then the apps cannot work without internet.
Okay.
उसको offline रख लो एक दिन दो दिन, automatically that spyware will, the duration or the validity of that spyware will expire. उसके
Okay.
बाद अब safe.
Right. Right. Absolutely.